Hi, today I would like to welcome Alice Del Vecchio
Thank you.
from Slippery Rock University, and welcome to the Butler Buzz.
Thank you so much for having us here.
All right, so Alice, let's start off by talking about your role at Slippery Rock University.
So I'm finishing my 34th year at Slippery Rock.
Wow.
I'm the chair of the Department of Nonprofit Management, Empowerment, and Diversity Studies.
Okay.
I also direct the university's Institute for Nonprofit Leadership, and as of 2 weeks now, have been directing Butler Succeed.
Butler Succeed. Well, first off, when you just said that you've been there for so long, you have really been a part of an amazing institution that has grown. And I believe, this is not my area of expertise, but nonprofit, that whole field too has grown too, right? Since
Yeah.
you've been there?
Yeah, well, in Butler County, there are over 1,300 nonprofits registered with the IRS.
Wow,
It's a
over
huge
1,300.
sector.
Yes. So now you said 2 weeks ago you took on a new role and you are now overseeing Butler Succeed.
Correct.
What is that?
So Butler Succeed, it's SUCCEED.
Got it.
It's for Slippery Rock University, community engagement, empowerment, and development.
I'm glad you had to remember that, not me.
And so we really see it as a community initiative
Sure.
and not only a university. So that's why we took the R out. So
Okay.
it wasn't just Slippery Rock University,
Got it.
but really the community.
Okay. And where is it located?
It's located at 151 North Main Street in downtown Butler.
Okay. And when did that open?
Well, we have had the property for well over a year.
Okay.
But we've been slowed down because of COVID, like everyone
Everything else?
right?
Yep, sure.
And so we had a soft opening in the fall.
Okay.
But we will be opening full force around Valentine's Day.
Wonderful. And now what is the goal of the organization?
Right.
What do you have planned?
Yep. So the idea would be that if you make space for community to happen, it will happen.
Okay.
And so we're up in the northern part of the county.
Sure.
And so we wanted to make sure that we made space to bring the community and the university together
Okay.
so that the community and the university could succeed.
Right.
To be able to this idea of succeed is at once a concept, a place,
Okay.
and it's a verb, right?
Right.
And so we really want to be able to leverage the resources of the university and the leverages of the resources of the community so that we can play our role in helping enhance quality of life across the county.
Right. Well, I would think that this would provide a lot of interesting opportunities for your students also to get that practical or experiential learning.
Yep.
Can you give us any ideas of what you think could be possible, like projects, or would this be an opportunity for students to learn about how to partner with businesses to, say, do internships?
Yeah. Well, so in the middle of February, we're going to be holding an internship event
Okay.
for local businesses and local nonprofits to meet with John Rindy, who is our Director of Career Services,
Okay.
to talk about how internships work at Slippery Rock University.
Okay.
So certainly that's the case. I could tell you about a project that occurred last fall.
Sure, absolutely.
So we have a faculty member who teaches in the creative writing program.
Okay.
And we also have been working with the recovery community in Butler County.
Okay.
And a lot of times when people are out of treatment and in recovery, they haven't figured out what they want to do to replace their addiction.
Sure.
And so we want to make sure that we were approached by the county drug and alcohol office and asked if we could do some things to help fill people's hands on their new route. you know?
Right.
And so we did a program called Rediscovering Your Story. And Dr. Mark O'Connor from the English department and his students taught a writing class for people who are in recovery who could write their own story of recovery.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And then the stories were put into a book.
Right.
And there was a public reading on December 1st where the folks who wrote their stories shared their stories, written stories, and the book, copy of the book, with about 45 people from the city.
I think that's just absolutely beautiful. Now, did I notice in some of the readings that I've been doing or research, is this space down in Butler on Main Street, is it available for other organizations to host an event?
We're not sure exactly how that's going to work yet.
Okay.
But it certainly is. It's available for them to work with the university.
Okay.
So we're able to offer, talking about having these opportunities where an organization would say, for example, we'd like to do a community cleanup.
Okay.
So how could we interact with the university? And so they'll submit a proposal.
Okay.
The Succeed group will say, that sounds like a great idea. What kind of resources we could pull from the university? What other kind of resources might we need from the community in order to make this a collaborative effort. Where everybody wins.
Okay. I love this. Now, is this something that other colleges or schools have been doing throughout the country? Is that where you got the idea, or how did this come about?
Well, this idea of place-based service is very common across the country.
Okay.
But when Dr. Berry came on campus, he said, I really would like for our students to have the opportunity to spend time and grow and learn in Butler County.
Okay.
And when we talked to people in Butler County, they said, we'd really like to find a way to keep students here even after they graduate.
Absolutely.
And so it just seemed like a great idea, and we've been working on it for about 2 years now.
Great. So I heard you brought somebody new on board. Could you introduce us to your new associate director?
Oh, we're so excited to have Josette Scobarando-Dow join us. She's been in higher education for a really long time, has an amazing passion and skill set for community development and civic engagement, and she's going to be our point person at Succeed. She'll be down there almost every day, and she would be the person that people could get in touch with if they wanted to work with Succeed.
All right. Well, good luck with everything.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you would like to see more episodes, click on the playlist button up here. If you want to stay up to date with all of Armstrong's programming, click on the subscribe button down here. See you next time.